Hey, what's up, Funkheads? Wave 6 of the SDCC exclusives was announced, and it's got a few surprises and also some disappointing omissions, but for the most part, it's a pretty cool wave. The theme is television. And before I start, I gotta warn you that some of these pops are pretty spoiler heavy. First up, from the Twin Peaks line, is a 2-pack of Agent Cooper and Laura Palmer. Specifically, their mirror versions from the Black Lodge. I think this is a really good idea, and I think these pops look great. I really want this 2-pack, but I feel that unless you've seen Twin Peaks, and even then, even if you've seen it, I feel like a lot of people aren't interested in this Funko Pop line. Gotta be a really big David Lynch fan, and a fan of really weird things in general, to want to get this. This is about 75% new molds. It's the same Agent Cooper head, but his body is new, and the Laura Palmer is a completely new mold. Really like the blue eyes on her. Really like the spilling coffee on Agent Cooper. It's a pretty slick 2-pack, and I hope that they have an insert in the back with the black and white pattern of the Black Lodge. I think that would be a really nice touch. I'm surprised they didn't name this just like F Society Masked Man or something like that. They actually put Elliot masked on there. Pretty spoilery, but overall, I really like this pop. It's a great design. I like how it kind of looks like a combination between the Guy Fawkes mask from V for Vendetta, the Monopoly guy, and the Obey logo. I see elements of all three of those things in this mask, and I really like it. Probably not going to collect the Mr. Robot line in general, but I really do want this Elliot mask. T-Dog from The Walking Dead was pretty surprising. I thought he was kind of a forgettable character. He's from the first season, but his pop did turn out pretty good. He's got an excellent body sculpt. And I am going to add him to my collection, if I can. But I definitely would have preferred a Eugene pop, a new Maggie pop, a zombie Sasha pop, a King Ezekiel and Shiva 2-pack, a Carl missing an eye pop, or a new badass zombie over this guy, but he's still pretty cool. I know next to nothing about Doctor Who, so I can't really tell you how accurate this pop looks to the character or anything like that, but I do know it's a very popular show, and I've heard a lot of collectors say they want the Doctor Who line revived, so I know there's going to be a lot of happy people with this Clara pop. Now this one was super surprising. This is a take from the brand new 2017 show. I watched the pilot for it, and I just wasn't into it. Especially didn't like the actual look of the Tick suit. It's a well done show, but I'm probably not going to watch it. I would have loved this though if it was the Tick from the cartoon or the Tick from the comic book. I think that would have been way cooler. But obviously they're trying to advertise that new show, so I get why they made this one. But yeah, I don't see this one being too popular either. And lastly, we're getting 2 new Stranger Things pops. And I think this Steve turned out really good. I like that they chose to make his big heroic moment with the bat. I think his hair looks really good. The hair was really important for them to get right because he does have this big, huge, ridiculous haircut. The blood pattern looks really accurate. The shoes look cool. It's a really good looking pop. Hopefully it has a good paint job. Sometimes with these bloody pops, the paint jobs aren't that great, but I'm really liking this glam. And also from Stranger Things, they're making Mr. Clark holding the plate where he draws a tightrope walker when he explains to the boys about the upside down world. Theoretically, of course. It's a really great scene. I love this character. And for the most part, the pop looks pretty good. If he wasn't holding the plate, I might not recognize him though. I do think that they should have made the hair on both sides a little bit bulkier or longer and leave the hair on top the same. But the way his hair is too short on the sides, it makes his head look a little too round because the character definitely has kind of like a longer, thin head. And I think giving him longer hair on the sides would have conveyed that a little better. But overall, it's still pretty cool. And I really like it, and I am going to try to get it. Alright guys, so that was Wave 6, and for the most part I like it. I'm going to try to get a few of these, especially the Stranger Things ones. I am a little disappointed though that there wasn't another Walking Dead character or a more recent character from The Walking Dead, or just something amazing like that Burning Walker from last year. And I also wanted to see something from Game of Thrones. Still a lot of characters they haven't made, and it would have been nice to have an SDCC exclusive Game of Thrones pop. Feel free to share your comments below. Thanks for watching and have a good one.